Hey, Real Birds, Kevin here. We have Kenny Brisbon versus Mike Mangram.
Good to go to railbirdstv.com.
All right, so this is should be another good match. Lu Peng is asking if there's an online bracket. I don't know because of this weird format. I don't know if there is. I will check on that. So no Fargo rate for Mike. But he's a solid player. Kenny Brisbane also very good player. Like he's three-time winner of this tournament. All right, here we go. Mike with the break. Nice solid break. All right, we are playing CSI Rules 8 Ball. It's going to be race to 3, alternate break, rack your own. It is always open after the break, no matter what's pocketed, and it's going to be, it's call ball and pocket rules. Scratch on the break is ball in hand anywhere on the table. 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss.
All right, sorry about that. I was helping Bart share our stream on his Facebook. Let me go find out if we've got this bracket up somewhere, if Michelle does. You normally use Solange. I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, not for this. I don't think it would.
Let me go find that out. All right, I've been told that you can find the brackets at On Cue Billiards Facebook page. Because of the type of tournament it is, there really isn't anybody out there with a bracketing system to use here. So,
well, there you go. So on Facebook at the On Cue Billiards Facebook page. Right, so Mike has chosen stripes. Looking at a tough shot here on this 13, if he can even see enough of the 13, if that 15 is not in the way.
There's your background noise.
Oh, and that sounds like a five-finger death punch.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Dan Pelkey's favorite band.
She's just gonna play safe and just tap this.
It looks like it.
Yeah, he was trying to get it to suck forward with it and kind of marry to it. Really nice shot. Well, I think Kenny can see is a 6 ball. I think, what do you think about kicking? I don't want to move. You don't want to move that ball. Kenny is, I think I've heard this is tournament year number 4 for this tournament, and Kenny has won it all 3 years.
That's what I've heard.
It's about to get loud. It's okay. It's going to drown out Huey for us, too.
All right.
Now we can speak louder and hopefully keep the music drowned it out.
Speak louder and don't hold your peace. All right, so he's kicking.
Oh
He's made a
man,
good hit.
nice hit. I don't know if he called that shot. He probably did call the 7 over there. Kenny isn't one to really be just shooting, blindly at something. I'd have to say he called that.
All right. Yeah, he didn't. He did not want to move that 6. He wanted to leave that tied up.
Yep. And I mean, he's off Mike, the 13 here. Can he? Oh, I was gonna. No, I wouldn't want to shoot that if I didn't have to. What do you think about freezing Kenny on his 7 ball here? Because you could, if he could get good on the 13, it leaves him a nice draw shot out over to come in behind the 6-11.
I don't know. I think Kenny could hurt you if you left him on the 7. He could play a safe right back at you. I think that would make you unhappy.
Yeah.
No, I think he's got to shoot. I think his main problem is going to be that cluster, obviously. So I don't know. Can he shoot the 13 in the corner and then play position for the 15? And then from the 15, can he draw into that 6?
Yeah, possibly if he got the right side of it, or there's all kinds of ways to get there from.
Yeah, not a huge fan of shooting the 13 in the side. I'd rather shoot the 13 in the corner. He's shooting it in the corner.
Yeah.
And
has he got the angle to
I
go
think
over
that
there now?
I think that 2's in the way.
Man,
So try again.
open rack. Well, mostly open rack that is trying to be really difficult.
Yeah, he could probably. I mean, he could probably swerve it a little. Extreme right spin, kind of curve around the 2 a little bit, and that would send the cue ball right into that 6-11 cluster.
Well,
But he's not interested in that. He's just going to try to play better position on
does
it.
can he get there now? Can he, does he, I don't think he's got enough angle to try and come off that side rail and back down table to get it now. And then you end up with, a shot on the 15 or the 14. Oof. If that ball
Don't
goes,
make it.
no, don't do that.
All right. Well, he's got a bank shot. And that 6 ball will hold up the cue ball for the 14 on the side, so I think he might be okay here. If he makes this 11.
All right.
He's going to bank this 11, try to hold it for the 14, and he's made it. And he's got
He's got
perfect on the
nice.
14. And he can draw back out for the 9 in the corner. He's sitting perfect. That was a nice shot.
They're saying this guy can play.
That's what I hear.
We'll just give him a Fargo that matches Kenny's. How about that? Shoot, stop right there for the 8 ball. And it's going to slide off of it just a tiny little bit because that's what the angle's going to do. But yeah, nice straight in. Well, he figured out that quite nicely. 1-0. How come we didn't buy this guy? We didn't even get a horse in the Calcutta. Can you believe that?
I didn't want to have to go and wash dishes to pay for it.
They ain't going to have any. Rick Schroeder's doing them all. And apparently the windows too, I think.
And some yard work. For all the horses he bought.
All right. Kenny would like to return the favor here. That was a break and run, correct? Kenny did not. Oh no, Kenny
No,
did. No, it
that was
wasn't.
not a break and
That
run.
yeah, there was a couple of safeties there. That was from that kick on the 7 ball. And
All right, he's made a
made a
ball.
ball, but well, the rack isn't that pretty, but it does mostly get taken care of with the first. If he starts with like, if he can start with this 12 ball,
Mm-hmm.
he can probably take care of all of the issues right now. Well, I don't know. That 10 ball's kind of icky too, isn't it? It's got a couple pockets it goes into.
And that's even if that 14 passes the 1.
Well, no, I was thinking he might open up the 15 and stuff with it, but he's going to start with the 6 because the 7 goes past the 1. The 1 goes.
James, yes, there is no upper limit on players that can play.
Yep. Open tournament.
Anybody can play, and there's no handicap.
First 48 guys with their money would have been allowed to play. Kenny's going to slide around this here for the 7. He's overhit it. He's not going to. He's still going to shoot it. He ain't
No,
still going to shoot
the 7 still goes from here.
Yeah.
That's not that bad of a shot, is it? Maybe. It
Yeah.
is kind of thin.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to settle for the 4 ball.
From this angle, it looks a little thinner than the other angle. I was looking at the other angle.
Yeah, he's going to have to settle for the 4 ball here. Or the 3 if the 3 goes past the 10. He may go from the 3. So he's looking at cutting the 2 and maybe coming up for the 4 or the 5 next. Well,
he's okay. He has the 5.
Yeah.
Do you shoot the 5 in the corner or the side? I think I like the corner.
I think the corner, yeah. It leaves you better on either the 4 or the 3 next. He needs to try and get down to that 7, so I like shooting it in the corner to get to the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then he can draw back across table past below the other side pocket. Bounce.
Uh-oh.
And that's what he was going for. He was just going to draw the cue ball to below that right-hand side pocket there. Why do I get the same view twice? Oh, thank you.
Brings Mike to the table. Just going to start with this 10. Going to clear out these stripes at this end.
Yeah.
Move up to the other end. Clear out those stripes.
I think he'll shoot the 8 last.
That's the prediction you're making?
Uh-huh.
Going out on a limb there.
Well, I mean, it's what you would like to do, but he's going to start with this 11, not the. I like the 10 to the 13 to the 11. Or he could, if he likes shooting the 11 first, you could go the 10, hit a little bit harder, roll out for, come back across over by where the 4 is, and then shoot the 11. And that, where that 3 ball's located, you got a good shot on the 10 right now.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he's not starting with the 10, but he's got something in mind.
Yeah, he's up there, we're over here.
Oh, he wants to take care of those other stripes first and then come back for these ones.
I'm going to use, probably may end up leaving the 10 as his out ball. The 10 or the 13 works nicely for an out ball.
Well, that looks like that's the pattern he sees. Looks like he's going to save the 13 and 10 for last. 10 to the 8.
Shoot the 12 and then the 14. 12, 15, 14. Yep, angle to slide around for the 14 next.
Yeah, he's sitting good here.
Yep. So many ways to skin this cat.
You really don't like cats, do you? You're always skinning them.
I'm not the one that came up with the saying. No, he's going to shoot this 10 now. He must not have enough angle.
No, he's reevaluating, changing his mind.
Go up to the 12. Well, okay, the 15 to across. I mean, the 14. It's not the 12 ball.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a funny spot here.
He's going to have to cut the 15 in and come back across table for the 14. He's cutting the 14 in and going to come a couple rails out. Or is he draw?
It's a nice shot. Is it going to get there?
I think
it just got there.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
You
okay.
have to go back and forth, but he should be okay. Kenny says that's good. And Mark's break. He'd like to not let Kenny up to the table. And handed the defending back-to-back-to-back champ his first loss.
Working on it.
Yeah, they got another tournament coming up here, and On Cue Billiards.
Yep, I have a flyer for that. I'm gonna put up on screen. I'll do that. I'll do that after this game.
Okay.
I should have did it between these two games, but I'm slacking.
Yeah. If you're wondering when Railbirds is going to be on air, go and hit that subscribe button and that little bell. It'll tell you when we're live. That's a dry break. No?
Did he make it? That's a dry break. Right, you are.
Well, does the 2 pass the 11? If the 2 does not pass the 11, I think I like stripeds.
I don't think it does.
Kenny's going to take care of it right here with shooting this 1 ball first. He's going to try and come around and bump this 2 ball out into a more favorable position or get the 11 out of there. Oh no.
Boy. Oh boy.
I think I like trying to run into the 2 there rather than the 11.
Wow, that's a thin cut if he's cutting at this.
I think he's playing safe behind the 11 too. That's what he was trying to do. Angle was just a little bit off and has come around it. Mike does got a little bit of figuring to do here with this 11 ball. Good shot on the 15, could push the 9 down into it and open it up. Does the 12 go? I don't think it passes that 14, does it? There's a steep back cut on the 12 too. I think he's called it, or he's called the 10 up in the corner. A little bit full.
All right, brings Kenny back to the table.
Does the 3 go clean here? Push forward to the 7.
Yep, the 3 goes.
Just gotta figure out this
Yeah.
this 2 ball.
And the problem is he's probably going to be saving that for last just because of the way the balls lay.
Yeah.
So he's going to, play the. He's got a couple different breakout opportunities. He could try from the 4, like the 4 into the side pocket, cue ball to the end rail, and then into the 2. He could also do it from the 5.
I think he's looking at getting to that from the 4 right here. Shoot the 7 in and hit that gap between the 14, 13 for the shot on the 4 for the breakout.
Yeah, I prefer the 4 ball as a breakout versus. Ooh, wow.
Racked it to sleep.
Versus the 5, and I think that's what Kenny likes
too.
too.
Gonna draw off of it. Don't draw it too much.
That's a nice shot.
Stop 11.
All right, and he's got a nice shot on the 5.
Yep, the 2. It looks like the 2 goes. Just, but it looks like it goes.
Yep, that was a nice shot.
He's looking at it into the side too. He may just roll this 5 in and. It looks like the 2 goes in the corner to me. Where do you get on the 6? To go to the 6, nah, man, I don't like going to the 8 from the 2.
No, that's a tough way to go. You really got to weave through some traffic, but that's the way he's going to do it. He's going to shoot the 6 and stop. Going to have to come back and forth from the 2 to the 8, and yeah, you got some traffic to avoid.
That 9 ball's huge. And then coming back between the 13, 14. Trying to miss the side pocket. The 9 ball's huge. You could easily miss the 9. But trying to stay, keeping it out of that other side pocket when you shoot the 2. Not too low. More right English than low here.
Yeah, you just want to just miss the side pocket, to the left of the side. You can't put too much on it because you hit the 9.
Look at this.
Oh wow, that's a nice.
How'd he hit it? Nice out, Kenny.
Pretty sporty. Nicely done. And it's going to be his break.
Yep.
So, tournament coming up. It's a nice big open 10-ball tournament coming up. Open to anybody. $100 entry. It's going to be a race to 9 on the A side, race to 7 on the B side. I say it's open to anybody, but A players are spotting everybody else a game.
Is there a cutoff for amount of players? Does it say?
It does not have a maximum number of players listed on the bracket, on the flyer. I mean, and they're doing winner break. You hardly see that anymore.
Yep.
And that's October 27th, right here at On Cue Billiards. All right, Kenny with the break.
Burr. Yeah, here they got a ring game going on in the back room too. They got 2 9-foot diamond tables here. If you're around or mid-Michigan area looking for something to do for the day, come on down.
Yeah, hop in that ring game.
And they may even have that up on their Facebook or whatever, because that's where their the house cameras are set up back there.
Yeah, they have a webcam set up on a couple of tables back there.
Oh, what are we going to do with this ugly break here?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's, yeah, not very nice. I don't want to be the first guy shooting here. I think this kind of rack definitely favors the other guy right now, right? Maybe it's Kenny's,
Yeah, you may have to just play safe here now. Just
yeah, pop the 13 out of there and can get the cue ball in between the 11, 14.
well, I was thinking shooting the 10 out of there, freeze him on the 11, so he can't see any of his solids.
The 14 maybe.
14? Okay, 14, whatever that is.
The one right next to his cue
The
ball.
one right next to the cue ball.
Yeah, that'd be the 14. So just pop that out of there and lay the cue ball on the back of the 11.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't really like shooting the 14 out of there though, because that's one of your, breakout balls. The other one being that 12 is a possible. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but it's going to come out for kind of a breakout too. So
Yeah, it's stayed in the vicinity.
yeah. But I think Kenny might be able to see the edge of this 4. It came off the 11 a little bit. Might have put my. People are talking about it being warm. I'm thinking about putting my jacket on.
Yeah, it's pretty cold over here. We under an air conditioner vent maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, right there.
It's not going to take too long for these rounds to finish. It looks like Kenny's kicking here. I'm probably kicking at the 1. Can't really get much angle to kick at anything else without juicing it up with a whole lot of spin. So I think you might be seeing him kicking at this 1 inside. That's if he can get in shallow enough on the rail. If he could see the 4, I think he would probably, if he could without scratching.
Yeah, that's tough.
This all this stuff. It looks like he's spinning his cue ball down table, like maybe at the 2.
That's what it looks like. Very nice hit. Oh, look at that. That even gets the 2 in a better spot now.
Yep.
These stripes are not sitting easy.
Yeah, shooting. The cut on the 10 here ain't easy. Well, you got the. You can shoot the 12.
I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, ring the bell. While you're at it, go like our Facebook page too. While you're at it.
Yeah, go check out our friends over at Bad Boys TV too. Oh, drew it just a little bit too much. It's got a shot on the 13, though. Could probably go to the end rail and back off of it down into the
Yeah,
kind
it's
of like the catcher's mitt there of that 8-9, maybe.
yeah, that could work. Look at you using those one pocket terms.
Well, I mean, it's what it is. Look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly what he's looking at too. I think he's looking at coming off the 11 and into the 9, which the 11 would rub the 6 and push out towards the corner pocket, pushing the 8 down table and opening up the 9 ball. That's a lot. Well, if he can shoot this 9, that 11 I think goes in this other corner.
I don't think he can shoot the 9. I mean, he can see the 9, but
You don't think he
he's
could?
right on top of
Can
it.
he bank it cross side, or is there anything in the way?
The cross side bank is open,
Uh,
but man, he's right on top of that ball.
yeah, got a little bit of a gap, but yeah. Yeah, this is a tough spot here. Looks like he's looking at moving the 11 out maybe and trying to play safe, or is he looking at the angle on the bank on the 9?
Yeah, even if he banks the 9, he's
Yeah,
not
what
going
do
to
you
have
do
much.
next? Yeah.
Yeah, he's up against it here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, go check out On Cue's Facebook page and like that too.
Absolutely. Show your support.
Yeah, Brett Baker, and they're really into supporting pool here. He was trying to pull that back over onto the back side of the the 4 ball.
Brad
I
Brewer.
said Brett, didn't I?
You said Brett Baker.
Yeah, Brett. Oh, Brad Brewer. Yeah,
Brad
sorry,
Brewer.
Brad Brewer. I'm still waking up, guys. I think it was the that shot we had last night.
It's just a little one. It's just one shot. Well, it fit in one glass. Barely.
But Brad and Annette Brewer do a great job here
Yes, they
of
do.
supporting pool. They have tournaments all the time, weekly tournaments. Every now and again, we even see them throw up a thing saying, "Hey, we're having a midday tournament. Come on." Always coming up with new things too, and
All right, Mike at the table trying to figure this one out.
yeah. We had a question I didn't see there. Did you cover that, Daddy Kane? There are no buybacks, unlike Derby City that has the buybacks. This is just a triple elimination tournament.
Yeah, I did say it was similar to Derby City, but yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Derby City, they were doing buybacks.
Yeah.
We're here, yeah, no buybacks. Just you get 3 shots.
Yep.
You get 3 barrels to fire.
Ooh,
Whoopsie.
ooh, I was not expecting that. That probably anybody playing in this tournament.
I think Kenny jumped out of his chair about a millisecond after he made contact with the cue ball.
Oh yeah, he can't believe it either. He's so you're saying there's a chance? Let me at him. Put me in, coach. Um, does the one go? Tell me the one goes. It
Well, the
looks like
three.
it goes.
Well, the three goes. So I think I like the three
Yeah,
anyway.
the 3 and the 7. Well, is he looking at shooting this 5 right now? I mean, I know it's
Yeah.
just a little pop shot.
Yeah. I like shooting the five now because it's in kind of a weird spot and you're perfect on it. So
Yeah,
take care of it right now.
yeah, those balls out in the middle of the table that don't have designated pockets, they're kind of funny. And it's so easy to get straight up and down on them repeatedly.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yep. 2 to the 7 to the 1, 6, 8.
Maybe six to
Yeah,
the eight is not
yeah,
not ideal.
yeah. Well, he'd need to be just about where his hand is right now, his gloved hand there,
Hmm.
and to draw over behind the is it the 14 over there?
Yeah, which means he has to get perfect angle on the six. If he has just a little bit the wrong angle on the six, and getting to the eight's going to be really tough. So
Well, and come
it's
up, and if anything, you got to come up short so that you can slide underneath the 8. And the 8 does go into any. The only pocket it does, it looks well. It goes into 4 of the 6 holes on the table. It looks like. So he could even get a little bit more over towards the other side and just float past the 9 and shoot it in the other side pocket. Yeah, right there to pull it past the 14. Or even float forward.
yeah, he's got to get there, but he's got to follow to the end rail and back up, and that's tough.
Yeah,
Tough speed control.
just sure you underhit it.
That looks pretty good.
That looks pretty damn sporty, Kenny Brisbon.
That might be a hair too much angle. He can
Nah,
still.
he's gonna snatch it over right past the 14. Or no, he's gonna roll forward and take it in the other side.
Yeah, it does go in the side.
No, he's snatching his rock here. He's gonna draw right below the right above the 14.
To me, it looks like he's got too much angle for
Yeah,
that, but
well, he's gonna cut it to the far to as much as he can.
well, he's got a nice touch though.
Yeah.
And even with that nice soft touch, it still went a little too far. So yeah, it was tougher than it looked.
Mhm.
But he handled it nicely.
Nice
There
out.
we go, tied up, two apiece.
Start over, double the bet.
All right, this is the longest set we've had so far today.
It's only the second set.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but these rounds with we're playing on 8 tables here with we got 35. The rounds aren't going to take long to go through either, but you got to get rid of everybody.
Except for one person.
Yep. And don't forget to share this stream too. Let all your friends know what's going on.
Yes, yes, yes.
Don't keep it to yourself.
Share the love.
That's selfish.
That's a nice break.
Wow.
Those are wide open.
Wow. Yeah,
Only
and even if you
yeah.
take the stripes, you get rid of the 15 right here, right? You shoot the 9, maybe the 15 up in the corner, and then the 14.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. You could also shoot that 14 first, leave yourself some angle on the 9 to come up and bump the 15 out of there.
Yeah.
But I think I like just shoot the 15 up table. That's less risky. Just shoot, stop on the 9. That's if you want stripes. Which I do, because there's no easy shot on solids to start with. Oh boy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. That's why I don't like bumping things.
All right, now he's going to have to play for a breakout on this.
Well, I shoot the 10, and then shoot the 10, the 13, and then the 14 for the breakout.
No, James. This we live about 3 hours away from here. It's in the same state, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit far away from where we live.
But that's okay. We're here for the sport.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 3 hours is close. That's
Yeah.
like right down the road from
Oops.
where we normally have to drive.
Yeah, it is. And it just so happened that our son had a football game
Right down the road.
right down the road from here last night. So
I went to his football game last night and came over here today.
is he gonna end up having to bank this 15? Can he break it out now? Can he draw over there and come in behind it from here? Or cut the 11 in and come up underneath it and kick it out?
Those are all possibilities. Which one do we go with?
I think if you can, you go with the swing on the 10 first.
It's kind of what I'm liking. Yeah, the main problem with that is if you
He's
don't
going.
get if you shoot the 10 and if you don't get the breakout, or even if you do get the breakout but you don't get a good shot,
Yeah, what do you do next?
you're not going to have an easy shot next.
He's going forward 3 rails at it here from the 13. Get it out of there. Yep, gotta take every swing at it you can.
He's going to need all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So looks like our live stream is getting pretty choppy, so I'm going to have to make some adjustments to that as soon as this game's over.
Yep, in between this and the next match. Uh-oh. Oh, and he got the breakout too for Kenny. Oh, man. He hit that nice. This
Does the 3 go? If that 3 doesn't go, then he didn't leave much. But yeah, the 3 goes.
3 goes. He could, cut the 1 if he had to. Nobody likes having
if you held a gun to his head.
Yeah, nobody likes having to shoot that shot, but then the control of back and forth and getting a shot afterwards, thank goodness, is for Kenny, this 3 goes. Does
Nice
a 7
shot.
go up there?
Looks
It
like
does.
it's a tight squeeze, but yeah.
He's got such nice control.
Nice calmness to him when he's at the table.
Yeah.
not running around all frantic and shooting like a madman.
The calmness, but this, I mean, death stare, and I mean, like daggers with his eyes.
Yeah, it reminds me of Josh Roberts, the way he approaches the table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Was
Wow.
that a miscue?
I don't
It
think
sounded
so.
kind of weird.
Hey, it was kind of, he was trying to do a drag draw a little bit, slow drag. And
Well, like
maybe
they
it
say, funny
squirted a little bit.
things happen when it's Hill.
Yep. Now it's four. Look at his 4-5 is messed up. If Mike lets him back to the table.
Yeah, even if he should get lucky and get back to the table.
Whoa, where's this cue ball going?
He's gonna get hooked.
Nope.
Nope, not hooked. Whew.
It's that second camera you always have to have on the table. Just tightens them up even more.
Hey, I only have 2 cameras on here today. I have more cameras I could have pulled out of my bag. I got 2 more cameras in my bag I could have used. So what's your theory on cameras and table tightness?
Oh yeah, each camera you add to the table is like adding another shim to the pockets. Just tightens them up, tightens them up. Don't let him know we got, a billion people watching. Come on.
Keep
come
going.
on.
Yeah, you want some angle because he's going to have to play that 8 in the same pocket
yeah.
as the
No,
11,
he
I think.
He could go forward and play it in the side. It goes past the 6 in the side. I think I like that from here, just rolling this ball in.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough angle to come back out, so
Just
roll it in.
Go forward 3 or 4 inches from the 11 ball. It's going to come off the rail a little bit towards the 8 anyhow. Just not hard enough to go into the 5. He's drawn out of there.
Maybe it goes in the other corner. I guess it does go in the other corner.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, you roll forward and...
All right, brings Kenny to the table. Now, even though Kenny doesn't have, an easy out here, his opponent is in one ball hell now because
yep.
now Kenny can really make his opponent's life miserable from here. If he doesn't have a shot, he can play safe.
Mm-hmm. See, we need a sign that says just streaming. And oh, by the way, we're live.
Looks like he's going to just try to open up this 5 ball while playing safe. So, productive safe. Just nudge that 5 out of there. Just nudge it to the rail. Leave him on the 4. Everything's open. That's a nice shot. Nice productive shot.
I keep getting blinded when they open up that door by a reflection off of a vehicle out there.
Oh, I see it now, yeah.
Yeah, I had to see it when they opened the door. We won't be seeing anything else for the rest of the day.
Nice, except green spots. That's a pretty nice shot there. Do you even go for a kick here, or do you just try to tie things back up again?
Yeah, what do you just roll but tie up what? With all of the balls, right? You'd have to tie up all of them together right here. You're going to give Kenny ball in hand with, like 4 breakout balls right next to whatever you're going to tie up.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You're a huge underdog here no matter what you do.
You got to find a way to kick this in and just get out. I mean, really. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that was a good save because the avenues that are open for kicking, you can't make the 11 anywhere.
Yeah, aren't avenues for making the ball. The only thing I can see is one rail kick the 11 and call the 11 cross side.
I was thinking more like, kick. Oh, my mouse is all crooked here. Kick this way. Kick the 11 this way. Cue ball comes out. Hopefully, leave the 11 there and make the ball. It's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Where it kind of blocks the pocket with the 11. And you're not giving a ball in hand, but.
Well, here's something. What he's maybe looking at doing is coming off the side of the 11, let the 11 roll up on the 5, and the cue ball makes the 2.
Nice hit.
Yeah, but that ain't going to do you any good.
But that does nothing.
No favors.
Unfortunately. No love. Start with a 2, shoot the 5 in the opposite corner. Drift up for the 4.
That 1 ball maybe is out ball. I think I like taking care of all this stuff. The 6 could be too.
Yeah.
And that's going to really depend on the angle he gets on the 4.
Heck, he might even choose to
the
start
6
with
now.
the 4 and then the 6 on the side, 1 in the corner, and then 2 ball and then 5 ball. But I don't really like that all that much.
What if
because
you
you're
started with the
shooting.
6?
I just didn't like going from the 1 to the 2, saving that for last because you're probably going to be shooting a long shot from the 1 to the 2. Well, he's probably going to just be forced to shoot the 2 right now then.
Yeah. Just gonna try. Okay, just roll it in and leave your cue ball right there. Don't try to run into anything.
Oh, of course.
He's too smart of a player to do that.
Of course.
Just touch this ball in. A little spin on it to bring it out. Nice shot. He's got an angle now where he can, no problems. This cue ball's coming out of here. Off the end rail and back out. He may even be going forward around the 13.
Nicely done.
That bounce, he needs some angle here.
He's got angle. That's a nice shot.
Yep.
Very nice shot.
1 rail out towards the center of the table.
And Bob's your uncle. Oh, you got to hit the ball.
Hit the ball, Alice. Yeah, that arm starts to tense up a little bit. And draw to the other side of the 8 if the 8 passes the 11, and that's a safer side. I mean, you don't want to play the safe side of the ball. He may come back out. No, he's just going to slide over and shoot the 8 in the same corner, isn't he?
I think he's going to put more of a stroke and shoot the 8 to the rail and to the back out for the 8 in the other corner.
Yep, he did just that. That's your
That
match.
was a nice shot.
Very nice match.
He says that's good. Nicely done.
All right, we're going to reset. We'll
All right.
be right back.
Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.